So I be wanting to be defined as hell when it comes to dealing with law enforcement because things are literally out of my control. I can't control that I have to live out of a car because y'all been voting for Biden. It pisses me off that a sub with vegetables is $11 in this economy. Anyone that thinks that is okay, I can assure you that you're the problem. It used to be $5. Now I got the police in my face. It used to be $5 for the same foot-long sub. And honestly, because it's $1 piece of bread and like $1.50 in vegetables, it should actually be less than $5. What do I know? What do I know? I'm just an expert on how to cut costs behind the bar. What do I know? The guy that was in that Subway was so nice. Handsome too. He said, I said, they got you in here working on a Friday night? He's like, yeah, I gotta be back up tomorrow. Work again tomorrow night. I said, poor thing. He didn't look mad about it. He had a smile on his face and he looked like he was grateful to be working. I wish I was. We need to talk about what happens to a person when they stop eating. Because psychologically, I talked about this earlier this week when I was skipping meals, how it made me spiral. I wonder how many people are in prison because they were simply hungry. Serious, that's a real concern. 100%. I'd be really ready to go try to steal something. I'd be so hungry. Sometimes I just wonder why I try. For instance, I was sent $200 for a gym membership. I was not able to get that gym membership because they wanted, they wouldn't take my Cash App card. So I spent that money on looking for work and eating and gas. And it was gone within less than 5 days. So anyone that tells you that it's cheap to live out of your car is a bold-faced liar because it costs. I did $30 the other day, but that's probably just gas. And actually, if you're looking for work, it's probably going to cost you more than that. If you're driving a V8 like me, I could go through easily $50 to $100 a day in gas looking for work. Easily. I'm talking before noon. Before noon, I could go through $50 in gas just looking for work. Absolutely. Do it all the time. Do it every day. What am I talking about? $10 for a foot-long vegetable sub. And it's only going to get worse. There'll come a day where it's $20 for a fucking sub. Hell, McDonald's just tried to do that. Remember? They bumped their Big Mac meal up to $19 and some change. And what happened? People were outraged and they pitched a fit and McDonald's changed their mind, didn't they? Remember that? That was just a few months ago. McDonald's changed their mind and changed them prices real damn quick. All I'm saying is we need to come together. I don't know. I was thinking around Christmas. What you think? And stop shopping at certain places. We can hit them one by one. We can start with Walmart. Then we can do Food Line. Then we can do our cell phone companies that are robbing us. You know, boycott them. Just be done spending money there. I wonder how long it'll take to take effect, like McDonald's. So here's the final analysis on whether or not it's cheaper to buy food or make your own food. And the final analysis is, if you want to feel like shit every day, then by all means, go eat fast food. But I can't do that. Now, this has vegetables. It's not that bad. It's got a few carbs. I can deal with that. But when it comes to eating McDonald's, I physically cannot. It makes me sick. It causes me gastrointestinal issues. Not to mention, it makes me feel like shit for like days. I swear to God, I can feel the burger seeping out of my pores. I don't know how people live on that. I feel bad for children that have to consume that because it's trash. But it is not cheaper, in my opinion, to buy food or to make food. It's about the same. You're going to be spending about $6 to $10 every meal. And that's on the low end. That's if you're getting a $3 piece of fish and a $2 thing of seasoning, you know? And that meal was actually more if you include the tortillas and the cucumber and the seasoning and the fish. That was still a $10 meal. That's what people don't understand. It's like, yeah, I could cook something, but I'm going to need 5 things to go with that. Like if I'm going to do burgers, and that's a hard one to do anyways, because burgers are really hard to do by yourself unless you can find a butcher shop that's selling a single patty and you find a single bun. It's not reasonable for somebody that's living out of a car. Why is my stomach starting to hurt? God, this is what I was scared of. This is why I don't eat this shit. It's starting. I'm about to be fucked up, y'all. The pain. I don't know. It's like somebody is stabbing a knife right there. What is that? Is it in the bread? I'm going to be in pain till tomorrow. I can't eat the rest of this now. It's got to be the fucking bread. That's the only thing I can think of. I haven't had fast food in 5 weeks? When's the last time we've been out to eat? Yeah, I know. Since before I went to jail. I know. Once again. Sometimes I'll end up throwing up. I have to get it off my stomach because it's hurting so bad. That's what happens when I cook for myself and don't eat fast food for fucking 6 weeks. Y'all, I ate a breakfast biscuit from a fucking Wawa one time and I was sick for 6 days. I hadn't had fast food in about 8 months. And I ate some sausage biscuit from a Wawa and I was sick for 6 days. Like, hospitalized. Like, there's something about this shit that is not good for us if it put me in a hospital. I think that our bodies get used to it. Sorry, I got this worker looking in here. Like, people just, I guess they're just nosy. They gotta see. Like they can't see on the fucking seed oils. Maybe that's what it is, because I read those seed oils were horrible. No, I haven't had fast food since before I went to jail. That was almost 6 weeks ago. Time flies, right? I know. I fucking know. It still feels like June to me. Is that what it is? All I know is there's nothing on that sub but vegetables and mayonnaise. Nothing but vegetables and mayonnaise. So I'm trying to find a light. That light's broke. I ain't got a light. Seed oils. Yeah, it says unhealthy gut. It says that it disturbs the gut bacteria. It increases bad bacteria and kills the good bacteria. Jesus. Wow. So there's some kind of acid in soybean oil that can make intestinal barriers more porous, which can lead to toxins entering the bloodstream. What the hell had seed oils in it? Hold on. What does Subway use in their bread that's bad? I know there's something that's bad. My body is telling me that something is bad. Yeah, the additive in question is azocarbonamide. It's referred to as the yoga mat chemical. Yoga mat chemical? Does that mean that they make yoga mats with it too? Yes! Oh my God! What the fuck are we eating? Yes, bro. They manufacture yoga mats with the same additive that they cook the bread with. And then I'll be walking around, why does my stomach hurt? We are not engineered as humans to take on some of the shit that we are consuming, y'all. That's why you be walking around with your hair falling out and your face breaking out. Yeah, it says it's AZODICARBONAMIDE. If you can say that, then honey, you're smarter than me. Which ain't hard to do, but still. It's approved by the FDA. Let's see if it's approved in other countries. Is the yoga mat chemical legal in other countries other than the US? No. No. No, the chemical commonly used in some yoga mats, DEHA, is not legal in many other countries outside the US due to concerns about the potential health risks, including endocrine disruption and reproductive toxicity. Y'all. Listen, all I got to say is if you're a woman my age and you can't have no children and you've been eating Subway your whole life, you might want to think about a lawsuit, honey, because that might be why. And they're called DEHAs. And it disrupts the entire system, reproductive health, leading to restrictions in many countries. It's permitted in the United States, and there's growing pressure to restrict its use due to safety concerns. You think? I feel like I'm about to die right now. You think? Yoga mat chemical. You've got to be kidding me. What is safe to eat? Where can we eat that's safe? Because I just feel like I need to open a restaurant. Anybody want to give me some financial backing to go in the kitchen and throw bows and elbows, and it'll be completely healthy Southern food, collard greens, freaking grit balls for breakfast, and scrambled eggs and hash browns. Like, seriously, we need to bring back good mom and pop restaurants that actually serve real food, real eggs, not eggs covered in damn seed oil from the damn Waffle House, not fake eggs from damn McDonald's that's been fucking frozen. Like, seriously, where are all the good restaurants? Because there's none around here, honey, and I can't afford them even if I could. Beef. Hold on. You said you were going to tell me foods that are not banned here but should be, and you lied. What a damn shame. You damn scam artist. Wow. Banned in other countries. Yoga mat chemical found in over 500 U.S. foods. Maybe that's what's making my stomach hurt is bread from these places, like the bread and the Happy Meal. Wait a second. It said a chemical recently removed by Subway due to a key blogger, Food Babe, and customer outrage. Azodiacarbon, is a chemical found in everything from yoga mats to flip-flops to bagels to tortillas. Y'all know how easy it is to make homemade tortillas? It ain't hard, honey. It's like literally 2 to 3 ingredients. You can make them simple or you can spice them up. But why are we putting yoga mat additives in damn tortillas when it's a 2-ingredient product? Oh, that's right, to keep the shelf life. So the ADA was approved. So that's the chemical, ADA. It was approved to use by the FDA in 1962. It was a substitute for newly banned dough conditioner potassium bromate in California, and it was identified as potentially carcinogenic. This is why RFK is coming on to stop this shit. This is exactly why Donald Trump appointed RFK to Health and Human Services, because this is unacceptable. The fact that we know this and we're still consuming it makes me sick physically. Obviously, but people have just become so complicit. Too scared to offend anybody and say that they've got a problem with something. We're literally killing our youth, y'all. We're poisoning the fucking world. It's banned in Australia. It's banned in Europe. It can induce asthma, other respiratory symptoms, skin sensation. Maybe I ate it too fast, because that's a bad problem. I need to slow down, but I'd be so hungry. I just freaking... Subway's decision to stop using ADA came after Food Babe started a petition against it. Hell yeah. It could take similar consumer action to stop these other companies from baking with it. Amen. But, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Ain't nobody gonna say shit. They'll just keep buying damn $11 vegetable subs like me. $9 and some change. It was almost 10. It would have been 11 if I would have damn tipped him. I wonder when they say they took it out, because I'm seeing that a lot of these are privately owned and they can do what they want. So I think it depends on the location. India banned it in 2016. Ain't India like... Oh, they haven't been a third world country since 1947. I was about to say, ain't they a damn third world country over here banning additives? And we're the freaking most populous, strongest nation in the world, and we're still eating this shit? Oh my God. And you know what? I can feel my stomach palpitating. It's like jumping. My stomach is doing this. I can put my hand on my stomach, and my stomach is literally jumping through my ribs. Right where your ribs connect, your stomach, you can feel it freaking twitching. Maybe that's not normal. You think that's normal? I don't fucking know. That's been going on for like a couple months now. The stomach palpitations. It's like I can physically feel my stomach doing this on the inside. You can feel it from the outside of my body. Maybe my body, I don't know. I said when I got clean that I wasn't feeling good and like, but I think now it's like stress. Come on, work right. It's fine. Oh God. Yes, it's called stomach spasms. Jesus Christ. I didn't know that was a thing. So abdominal spasms, which some people refer to as stomach spasms or twitching, occur when the muscles in the stomach or intestines contract. These spasms can range from intensity and duration. Oh, great. I've been having these stomach issues all week, actually. Stomach spasms refer specifically to cramps and spasms in the stomach. Abdominal spasms can stem from problems in the stomach, intestines, and elsewhere in the abdomen. Remember 2 days ago when I was physically dying and I thought it was gas? Maybe I've got some gastrointestinal issues going on because every time I eat this shit, dehydration. But I'm not dehydrated. Typically I am, but I'm not. Gastritis and gastroenteritis, inflammation of the stomach. It involves inflammation of the stomach and the intestines and gastritis. These conditions typically result from an infection. Bloating, nausea, pain, vomit, and diarrhea. Jesus Christ. Well, maybe I'll get lucky and die in my sleep. No, I'm joking. I could never get that lucky. God is fucking keeping me here to punish me for something. I don't know what. Or either the devil has already bought my soul and God's just letting the devil keep me here to torture me some more. I don't know. It don't make any sense. Like, I hadn't had like a stomach pain because I haven't been eating fast food, but like if I get used to eating it again, then I'm fine. I can have it every day. But it's when I try to reintroduce it back into my body that my body says, girl, that was a mistake. I mean, I didn't feel like cooking. There's nothing freaking open. It's already so late. I don't feel good. I don't know where I'm parking tonight. I need to go get more gas because God knows $25 a day. It makes me so mad. And once again, I've been in the same 5-mile radius for over 4 days now, thinking that I was going to save money. No. I mean, the only way that you could save money is if you actually knew somebody to park in their yard. If you're out here going from Walmart to Planet Fitness to Park to Library to different places, you're going to be spending, if you're driving a V8, anywhere from $30 to $50 a day just existing. And then, and that's the thing. The poorer I get, the more I actually realize that I've been spending. But it's not like I can dial back. What am I supposed to do? Just not eat? Like, not wash my ass? Like, I've dialed back everything. Everything. The only luxury I had was smoking weed once in a blue moon. That was the only luxury I fucking got. You know what I mean? And that's gone. And I guess once this vape's gone, then that's gone because I don't have money to spend on those items anymore. So, and I used to spend upwards of $80 a week to smoke. So, 2 packs of Marlboro Lights a day. How much are those now? I don't know. That's approximately 12 packs of cigarettes a week. Let's say they're damn $10 a piece. There you go, $120 a week. And they were like $6 when I bought them. But I know they're like $7, $8 a pack now. But like that was another motivation for me to quit smoking cigarettes, was so that I didn't have that, even at $12 a day, that's still expensive and it adds up. That's $70, $80 a week. And I recognized this when I got clean and I moved into my truck and I wanted to quit, and I did. But there's literally nothing else. Like I don't even have body wash, for God's sakes. I've been using shampoo for weeks. Like I've literally dialed back on any and every tiny expense that I can. And y'all see what I buy. It's not like I'm out here buying anything that is expensive. I mean, I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday, received $10 back in money so that I could wash clothes, and I washed them last night, and it took almost the whole $10. It was $5.50 a wash, and then it was $1.50 to run the dryer, but I ended up having to put more quarters in it. So one wash cost me like $8, and then I spent $20 at the Dollar Tree for 2 big bottles of water, a thing of hash browns. Y'all saw what I got. Like, it's just crazy that was even $31. The $10 in cash back, and then $21 for a few items that I needed. Cleaning supplies, wipes, freaking food, And then I wake up today and I ain't got shit to eat. I just went to the store last night. Where the freak is all the food? I mean, when you really think about it, you only get 4 items for $5 now. So it kind of makes sense that I got just a few items and was broke again. That's how it always is. I mean, I just don't know what else I can do. I've been so spread thin for the past. Last year, I thought when I was in that depression that life was hard and bad as I sat around with damn 40 grand in the bank. Boy, was I in for a rude fucking awakening this year, babe. Rude fucking awakening. Like, I really thought that life was so depressing last fucking October. I don't even know how I'm sane. I don't know how I'm sane. I'm not. That's the problem. What are we supposed to do when no one will hire us? The economy is failing all around the board. There's not one good thing going on in this fucking country right now except for Trump winning this presidency. What do I do when, nowhere hires me? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Because I can assure you, after all of the job interviews and applications I've done, if I was going to be hired, I would have been done hired. I would have been hired. In one of the 6 states that I've been through, they would have done hired me. So going back to being a felon, it doesn't matter how long that felony was. It's going to follow you around like the Black Plague, and you'll never fucking work again. As I said last year around this time when I was looking for work, doing the same shit. It does not help that I'm pretty, and it does not help that I'm average size with a good head on my shoulders. Employers do not like that. They want people that are easily persuaded and dumb. And I'm talking about the service industry. I'm not talking about every job. I'm just talking about the service industry. They want people that they can fucking push around that are not smarter than them, And I mean, I'm not saying I'm smarter than everybody, but I'm smarter than half the people that I interview with. I can promise you that, because they ask the wrong questions. Not once in all of my 600 and something interviews have I ever been asked what my skills were, what I bring to the table, what I have to offer a company, what I'm capable of doing when it comes to business. Not once have I been asked any of these questions. Not once. Not once. It's never, what skills do you have? Never. Ever. Not once. I've never been asked what skills I offer to a company. Not once. Why is that? Why is that? And more often than not, all they talk about is my fucking past criminal record, even though I haven't had a criminal fucking charge in almost 10 years. 8 years. You know, when I used to do hiring and firing, some of my favorite questions were, how do you deal with unruly customers? How do you handle situations where a customer is cussing at you? How do you handle situation when certain situations when it comes to accommodating families that we will be seating? There's certain specific questions. What skills do you have behind the bar other than bartending? AKA the gift of gab, being able to read a room, AKA being able to be a chameleon. These are all things that I have that society doesn't even deem as skills anymore because people are dumbing themselves down. Somebody is screaming bloody murder. Y'all hear that? I heard one massive scream like somebody let out a fucking death roar. Y'all, somebody said, no! Let me mind my business before I'm out here killing some girl's boyfriend with my damn Chevy and going to jail for real. Tonight would be the night. Tonight will be the night that I mow you over. Run you over with a car. Stay safe. Shit, you better hope they stay safe with me around. What Brooke done? Well, I witnessed this girl getting her ass whooped, so I rolled up and two-pieced him in the back of the head with a crowbar. And then maced him. Y'all, did I tell y'all I got in a bar fight one time? And I had to fight the girl, and then I had to fight the man. Real talk. I drop kicked his ass right in the damn face. Oh, God. After I was done beating his girlfriend's ass outside of a bar. First of all, that little heifer was a fast ass touching my man's butt. My man thought that I was touching his butt. He smiled at me while handing me a beer. And I'm like, why are you just smiling? What's going on? Like, he gave me this look. And he's like, ain't you touching my butt? And I'm like, no, that's not me touching your butt. We look around and there's some drunk girl with her boyfriend's back turned. And she is like handfulling my boyfriend's butt at the side of a bar. And I looked at her and I could tell that she was not there. And I said, what did I say? I said, hey girl, I know we all been drinking, but this is my man, and this bitch hauls off and punches me. Y'all, we was fucking scrapping. Listen, all I know is they pulled me up off that bitch and they sent us outside. And for some reason, I feel like her boyfriend was trying to beat up my boyfriend. And I just come out of nowhere. I done climbed up on a brick wall and I drop kicked his ass off that fucking wall. I grabbed my boyfriend and I said, let's go. And that was the end of it. How dare you? You bring your drunk hussy in there touching on my man. This is why Brooke doesn't go in bars anymore. Oh, God. It was great, though. Good times, It was like 20. I had to have been 21, right? Maybe. That was one of them backwood bars. Yeah, drunk girl fights. No, it wasn't no drunk girl fight. It was drunk girl getting her ass whooped and then her man getting his ass whooped. I was sober as a jaybird. Sober as a jaybird. Hadn't even had my first sip of a damn beer yet. Stupid heifer. It's supposed to be 50 degrees tonight. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking die. Yo! What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? I ain't got no sleeping bag. I got clothes. I'll just wear a lot of clothes. That's not that cold. I can survive in 50-degree weather. I mean, I'll have to put on like some thermals, some running pants. I did not know. It's been freaking 70 degrees at night. It's been 70 degrees every single night. And then tonight, 50 fucking degrees. I knew it was cold when I got out the car because I got shorts on and I had to go get a sub. And then I said, damn, it's cold. Why is it so cold? Maybe, but sometimes when it's hot, when it's like 80, 90, And I've been out in the sun all day because I'm running around looking for work. If you haven't noticed my wonderful tan, it's from looking for work. I wish I'd been laying on a fucking beach. I will be tomorrow and Sunday doing something on a beach because I ain't going nowhere. I'm taking my ass to the park and I'm staying there all fucking day because I'm gonna save some money somehow, one way or another, and it ain't gonna be looking for work anymore. I've said for 2 or 3 weeks in a row now that I was gonna quit looking for fucking work because I'm spending all my money looking for work, that I need to just rely on making content and hope that I'm able to make enough money to support myself that way since I'm already monetized. But because of stress and because I have bills due, I still go and continue to look for work in hopes of finding something so I can pay my bills on time. Like, you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't, no matter what. Thinking about the damn past 2 weeks, spending almost $600 in gas it's pissing me off. It's like, damn, $600, I could have lived for 2 or 3 months off of that. Maybe not gas and food, but like, well, that's like food for 2 weeks, maybe. But you know what I mean? $600, that would have been enough for food for the month. And probably then some. It's just crazy to think about all the places that I've been. I've pretty much been to every county in North Carolina looking for work except for like 2 or 3. And there's 100 counties. I've been all the way out to the coast, to the Jacksonville area, Emerald Isle, like Myrtle Beach, Wilmington, Raleigh, Cary, Durham. Where else? Greensboro, Winston-Salem, Lexington, Salisbury, Charlotte, fucking Gastonia. I mean, you name it. Mooresville, fucking, I mean, I've been everywhere. And you get sick of going to the same places. So you switch the state up. You go through all those damn, you'll pick a city. You'll go through and ask everybody if they're hiring. You fill out jobs online and you get the same fucking results. And I don't know why I'm the only one on the internet talking about it. I see y'all out here in the streets and y'all don't say shit on the internet. But when you see me, you're talking about your struggle. I need y'all to start coming to the internet and telling the internet about your struggle, because I look crazy out here looking for work and not finding it. I mean, if y'all go to, maybe we can do that Monday. Maybe we'll sit down and read some new Reddit reviews from people looking for work. Because I've read thousands. And these are people with educations. And I'm just like, damn, she got a bachelor's in science. Like, what the fuck am I doing out here? Like, she working at the Waffle House with a bachelor's in science. Real talk. And it wasn't a Waffle House. It was a McDonald's. And she said that was the first job she's been able to find since 2021. So she took it even though it doesn't cover her gas bill. I said, girl, you sound like me. You sound like me, boo. And there was another reason she took it. I can't remember. It was mandatory that she work for something. I don't remember. But imagine having a bachelor's and not being able to ever work again. Or it taking 3 years to find a damn job because so many businesses have laid off that it's displaced people out of the workforce into different jobs. I met a CVS worker that told me she had a master's one time. That was like 2 years ago. That was in Florida. She's running the front desk of a damn CVS, cashing people out with a master's degree. Just imagine fucking $150,000 in debt for a master's degree, only to end up at CVS making $10 an hour. I have a feeling next year unemployment is going to shoot up big time. I hope not, but I just have a feeling that they've been lying about everything. And we already know it's true. I just saw before I hopped on live with you guys, and I'm not going to be able to find it because I don't have YouTube. I just saw that Vivek and Elon Musk went public with some kind of numbers today talking about, yet again, that the government's been lying to us. And I couldn't read it. I couldn't see it all. But yeah, it said, surprise, surprise, the Biden administration was lying about more numbers. And it had Vivek and Elon in it. And it was from Forbes. And it dropped like 2 hours ago. So apparently they found out some kind of dirt today about more lies. I don't know. I haven't watched YouTube all week. I haven't had time. I literally have not watched one YouTube video the entire week. Every minute that I've had this week has been devoted to finding work and making content. I've spent, I don't know, maybe 15 hours a day consumed to both, which is a full-time fucking job in itself. It's exhausting. If I wasn't looking for work, I'd be a lot happier. If I wasn't stressed about finding a fucking job that's not going to pay my bills anyways, I'd be a lot happier. I mean, that's the depressing part, is running all your money out, running to place, filling out application, taking them back, coordinating with these people for interviews, jumping through their fucking bullshit hoops and answering their bullshit questions that don't even relate to the job or the position. I mean, it's just astonishing to me how many people don't know how to actually communicate anymore. But they hold high positions in large companies, but they don't have social skills. They're not intelligent. It should not take you 10 minutes to make a sub. Most people can do it in less than 5. If it's taking you 10, then that kind of makes you slow. And once again, going back to intelligence is about how fast you pick things up and how fast you're able to fix certain situations. And what am I good at? So I just don't understand why I'm having these problems unless I make people feel incompetent. And that is something that I've had happen at every single fucking job I've ever worked, because people were incompetent. And you have somebody like me that comes in with initiative, backbone, and worth ethic, and it makes people's heads spin. They don't even know what to think. They're like, oh my God, she can do 5 people's jobs at once. Yeah, girl, you're supposed to be doing that too. You're supposed to be doing that too. I don't get it. I don't understand why God is punishing me. It's like crazy. It's crazy. The lack of efficiency out in society nowadays is unbelievable. They're not efficient. They're not equipped. They're not social. They're not nice. Nobody's fucking able to communicate properly. Everything's fucked up. Like, I don't understand how people are staying employed when they suck. They suck. Not all of them, just most. I mean, really think about the last time you went to go get a sit-down dinner. How was the service? Yeah, I know, it was probably shitty, right? Unless you go to the same place and you got your little waitress that you wait on, or that waits on you, and she knows you and she knows what you want. That's different. I'm talking about, when's the last time you've been to a randomized restaurant that you've never been to before and the service was wonderful? Yeah, I know, rare, right? Like, I don't understand it. I wouldn't fuck your order up, and you'll get ranch with a smile. You want more? You want more ranch? I can go grab you some. It's not a problem. I get shitty service everywhere I go. Not really. I just went and got this sub, and that guy was nice. He was actually really nice. We were shooting the shit. He was really sweet, actually. I said, they got you working on a Friday night? He was like, yeah. He's like, I got to be back in here tomorrow. I was like, dang. I was like, I was surprised this place is open till 11 o'clock. I ain't never seen a Subway open till 11 o'clock. I guess they trying to get that drunk bar money, honey. I guess they trying to get that drunk bar money. Speaking of which, on my way over here to get a sub, I saw like 2 bars that I'm going to check. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. Waste $20 to go buy both of those bars for nothing. One of them looked like it was a restaurant. Y'all know how much I used to make back in 2012 or 13. It was 13. 2013. I worked at an Italian restaurant. I was a bartender, but I also sometimes would pick up, one of the waitresses would call out, and I would pick up her shift and wait tables, and I'd make a few hundred. Even on a Monday or Tuesday, I'd make a few $100. Not anymore. Not anymore. Even the bitches that work at Ruth Chris, they might walk out with $100. And that's a 5-star supposed steakhouse. They might leave with $100 because people are broke. Even better, a lot of those fancy restaurants, they now do this thing called tip sharing, where you pull all of your tips together. And even though you gave me $100 tip, I don't get to keep that. No. I got to go share it with every Tom, Dick, and Harry in the restaurant, even though they didn't wait on those customers. Tell me how that's fair. First of all, that is highly illegal, just to be clear. Second of all, it's a scam, just like DoorDash. And I told y'all it was coming. I told y'all last year. I said, this is bullshit. These clubs are taking all my money. I said, watch this spill over into society. And it has. It has. Now people are coming out saying, this is wrong. This is not right. They're taking our money. Well, I told you last year and you didn't want to do nothing about it when it was me. You think I give a fuck now that it's everybody else? No. I hope you feel my pain. I hope you feel my pain. And then I hope you go get your money back. Because I always root for the underdog. But at the same time, it's like, when it's you, then it's a problem. But if it's me, I deserve it. Bitch, please. When all I really want is to see some change and all of us fucking make it. Ain't that sad? I know. Always rooting for the underdog. Oh, there's going to come a time where waitresses don't even make tips anymore, y'all. Hate to tell you. But we're already halfway there. We're already halfway there. That's why bars are paying base pays now. Because bartenders are not making money like they used to. Bartenders are making minimum wage at best. So, you know, it's crazy. I just wonder where all of the mathematicians are right now that see the patterns in society that I do, because I don't understand how people are staying afloat. I don't. Unless you got generational wealth and you was handed down a damn house and your college was paid for and you got a nice degree and you're making six figures, I don't understand how people are surviving. Specifically, people that make less than $50,000 a year and have kids. How? It cost me damn 30-something to 50-something just to survive out of a car. How are you managing with children, with rent, with a car payment? I guess if you have kids, you can get government assistance, so that explains a lot. I never qualified because I worked. Ain't that just some bullshit? And that's another thing, like, we've got to stop handing out incentives for bad behavior. The amount of times that I've been in Walmart or Food Line trying to figure out what I'm going to spend my last $2 on to eat, and I see fucking people with dozens of a half a football team and 2 buggies of groceries paying with EBT, it pisses me off. It really does. It's not fair. The system is not fair. People that are not working do not deserve incentives to not work. That's what unemployment's for. Social benefits should be for people who are working and or going to school, period. If you want those benefits, you got to be enrolled in school and or working, period. But that's the problem. They say, oh, you make $1,000 a month. You make too much money to damn get food stamps. Yeah, Karen, but my rent is $2,000 and my car payment is $500 and my water and power is $300 and I got 3 mouths to feed. So what do you want me to spend my $1,000 check on first? Those are the real Americans hurting. Not the ones that have been living off of government assistance for 30 fucking years and making no changes, living in subsidized housing, beating their children, living out of crack hotels and choking them. Because I know that bitch, the one that choked that kid that I was talking about today, I know she was on fucking stamps and shit. That's why she don't try. She ain't got to. Crack hotel paid for, kids up in the room, goddamn Obama phones and iPads. This whole system with the Department of Health and Human Services, I hope Robert F. Kennedy destroys that place. I hope he goes in and fires every fucking social worker that's ever been known to man and replaces them with good people. That's what I want to see happen. I want to see this incentive program that we have set up for illegals and people that don't try to no longer be set up for them. They're disqualified because they never tried. How about that? You need to bring us proof that you are searching for jobs. Have them sign off right here. Because, you know, the ones that are out here actually trying, we can't get a leg up in life because we got $1,000 donation once that didn't even fully cover the truck payment because YouTube took their portion. And that's another thing. Why are they not required to take drug tests? Because do y'all know how many people that I know gets benefits and do drugs? The majority. The majority. That's why they don't work. Because they're out hustling for dope every day. But they get them food stamps like clockwork, baby. Why is that? Why do we not require randomized drug screening for benefits? I can pass one. Can you? I can. You know, I have no problem with that. Sign me up. I'll come pee every day. Well, actually, I won't because I can't afford to. But, you know, we need to give incentives, not... Yeah, we need to stop giving incentives instead of rewarding people that are not trying, because it's the same people abusing the system, just like it's the same fucking people that are popping out kids just to get benefits. I know that's crazy, but I can assure you that a good portion of society had kids just to receive benefits and housing. They sure did. I got multiple old high school buddies that have lived in subsidized housing for 20 years. They have never worked, and they keep popping out more kids, honey. I got one friend that has 2 kids, and she's never worked a day in her life. Lives at home with mom and daddy. Ain't that nice? Receiving government benefits. Never even worked a day. Not a day. Never had a job. Where does that come from? I can't live like that. The want to not do anything, the want to just lay around. Like, where does that come from? I don't know what that feels like. I can't even put myself in a state of just laying around. You know what I mean? I would probably have to take 1,000 milligrams of fucking weed to just lay around like that. Must be nice. I wouldn't know. I don't have the desire to be that lazy. I'm actually grateful that God gave me the initiative and the worth ethic and the backbone that I have, because without it, I don't know who I would be. I'd probably actually be out here robbing motherfuckers because of the stress that I'm under. You know, and that's another thing. When it comes to my criminal record, I have no charges for robbery. I have no charges for stealing. I have no charges for anything like that. You would think that it wouldn't be that hard to find a job, given the fact that I've never stole from anybody. My criminal record is drug charges and assault. Drug charges and assaults. But that's probably why they're like, oh, she's a violent offender. Yeah, Karen. Yeah. I can be. I can be. Depends on you. How you come at me. How you treat me. Yeah, that's why, because I'm considered a violent offender. Even though I haven't bitch slapped anybody in 20 years. 2009. 2009. It's been a long time since I damn dropped bows. But, you know, they going to be out here still saying that I'm dropping bows. even though I'm actually one of the most non-confrontational people you'll ever meet. As long as you have respect for me, I have respect for you. But if you come at me sideways, bitch, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. You know, why is that a problem? I thought that that's how we was all raised, to treat people how you want to be treated. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You know, did I not get the memo? Did the memo say be mean as hell to everybody until they bitch slap you? Because that's how some people, I think that's the memo that some people got. I really think they got that memo that says keep trying this girl until she loses it one day and turns this subway into a casket for your ass. Seriously. I'd be wondering. Maybe I should have been a UFC fighter with all this anger. I probably would have been really good at it, actually. I did boxing when I was a kid. Taekwondo, karate. Maybe that's what I need to do. Oh, that's right. I don't walk around with my tits hanging out and my butt crack, so I wouldn't make no money. You gotta be an OnlyFans model now to join the WWE. Cannot make this shit up. Listen, I didn't think either one of them girls was pretty. They weren't ugly, but they weren't models. The one that stabbed her boyfriend, Courtney Clenny, she blew up in jail. She was in jail for like 6 months. The before and after, oh my God. I said, jail was not kind to you, baby. I can tell what you've been doing in there, eating. Courtney McClenny, and I think that's her name, the one that stabbed her boyfriend. Crazy bitch. And then freaking, what's her name? Oh God. The OnlyFans model that crashed her car and killed 3 people a few months ago. Like, that girl, I was just like, what? Oh, what? Like, no way. This girl's making how much? Like, she fooled the fucking internet, y'all. Let's see if I can find a picture of this girl. Look. Listen, she ain't hideous, but she does look like she got a little inbreeding going on in the family. Okay, tell me I'm lying. Tell me that something ain't up mentally at the very least, okay? And they calling her an OnlyFans model. And then, like, the picture, like, on OnlyFans looks like 100% better than what she actually looks like. It looks like a whole nother person. She's the one that was high on pink cocaine that killed 3 people in a car crash. And she was literally on the ground rolling around in her own vomit and piss, shirtless. Macy Marie. And she admitted to being under the influence of pink cocaine when she crashed her car. And what's crazy to me is that most of y'all don't even realize that they're not making money from OnlyFans. They're making money from hooking, baby. They're hookers, the majority. Absolutely. They're meeting their customers from OnlyFans. Absolutely. Don't be naive, babe. Don't be naive. Don't be naive. That fucking $100,000 car that she crashed? Come on, man. If you want to think that she bought that herself, then go ahead. Go ahead. But I can assure you that she did not. I can assure you she did not. And she killed 2 people and was asking for bond. Girl, bye. Girl, bye for about 25 to 50. How about that? Girl, bye. She drove her Mercedes through a red light and crashed into a Range Rover. And it wasn't just any old Mercedes. It was a pink Mercedes, if I'm not mistaken, that was like wrapped in shit. And I could be wrong. We can look into that one day. But if you think for a moment that those girls are making all this money on OnlyFans, you are sorely mistaken. Only top 1% make actual money. Most of them, and I've known OnlyFans models, most of them only make a few $100s a month. We're talking $200, $300, $400, maybe $700. That's it. The majority of them. And that's the lie. So what these girls end up having to do is sell their body to supplement income because they're not making actual money. It's crazy that nobody talks about these things. I've met probably 50 to 100 OnlyFans models, and all of them admitted to me that they were prostituting with their customers from OnlyFans. Every single one of them openly admitted that they were willing to fuck anybody for a little bit of money. It's just crazy that nobody talks about these things, but I guess we could do a deep dive on that because there was a bunch of them that was busted and arrested for it. So, I guess we could talk about that one day. It's actually interesting to me because it's sad to lie to these girls and tell them that this is their way out When in all actuality, what OnlyFans is doing is they're what's the word? Not extorting them, but y'all know what I mean. They're playing them. They're playing them. I can't think of the word. Thank you, Courtney. Exploiting. They're exploiting them. They're exploiting them. I wonder how much money OnlyFans keeps and how much the girls get to keep. It's probably a nice cut. I bet OnlyFans takes the majority, just like YouTube. And I actually think that YouTube is 40-60, something like that. How much money does OnlyFans get to keep from OnlyFans models? OnlyFans pays out 80%, keeping 20% of the earnings as a fee. Ain't no fucking way. There ain't no way. Listen to this. Only 1% of earners make at least $6,000 per month. I hate to tell y'all, but $6,000 a month is not a lot of money. I mean, it's more than an average income, absolutely, but it's not worth taking your clothes off, in my opinion, for millions of people to just be able to download and send to whoever. Only 10% make $1,000 a month. Jesus fucking Christ. 0.1% of OnlyFans models make $100,000 a month. So your chances of actually making real money, which is over, in my opinion, millions a year, that's real money, for what you're asking for sexually explicit content, only 0.1% even make over $100,000 a year. It's laughable. The top celebrities like Black China, Bad Baby, they make over $20 million a month. But that's because they're fucking celebrities, sis. It's not because they're cute in any means. But I mean, Black China ain't hideous, but she done fucked her body up by fucking with it. Y'all know how I feel about that plastic surgery shit. It makes you ugly. When you do it way too soon, it makes you ugly. It's impossible to stay completely anonymous while using OnlyFans, by the way. And essentially, the platform has turned into a porn website. So, in order to actually make money, you're going to have to make graphic content to lure people in. It's just sick. I feel bad for all of the girls that have fell for this trap. I think in 30 years, we're going to look back on this time just like the mutilation of children, and we're going to say, who thought that was a good idea? Because all of these girls are now dead, strung out on drugs, and in jail. Or will society not care? Just like they didn't care about the millions of strippers that have been hunted down and killed by customers, or the millions of strippers that OD'd and died because they were just trying to put food on the fucking table and survive every day. It'll be the same thing. It'll be like all the women that worked at Hugh Hefner's Playboy Mansion, and everybody's like, oh, those girls make good money and wanted to be there. Y'all really don't know how fucking codependency works, do you? Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I can tell. Some of those girls didn't have a choice but to be there. They wouldn't have had a roof over their head or fucking food on their table. Okay? So, because Hugh Hefner disproportionately picked women who were completely incapable of even fending for themselves. That was his MO. He went after women that were either sexually abused prior, women who come from broken homes, women who were less educated than he was. He's just like any other predator that was ever out here, honey. He was looking for women to exploit and use, and that's what he did. And it's the same thing as sex trafficking. That is sex trafficking, in my opinion. When you are exploiting young girls, no matter what line of work, if it's sex work, it's still trafficking. An OnlyFans for her Ford Lincoln. Hers. Literally, hold on. So she's showing her butthole for $2.99 so that she can save her Ford Lincoln hearse, or the Ford Lincoln hearse is the OnlyFans. Like, what is the girl showing herself naked, or is she showing the car? I am so confused. I'm blind. Yeah, there is, Robin. There's definitely something wrong with it. Yep, and I can show you. Now it's saying that I'm averaging 16 miles to the gallon, but all day it's been saying 8 until I got gas. And as you can see right there, 16.8 miles to the gallon. That's all I'm averaging as of right now. You see that? I don't know. So, yeah, there's definitely something wrong. And that's actually high because, like I said, today it's been showing like 8. I think I saw 12. When I went to the bathroom earlier, I looked down and it said 12 miles to the gallon. I talked to a guy at the dealership. He said that it could be my, I just said it earlier. I don't know. No, it's only pictures of her car. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of smart, but I guess, I don't know. Are they like provocative pictures? Is she like shoving stuff in the tailpipe? Like, I'm so confused how she's making money off of this. Somebody said it might be my, I forgot. I don't know. They said I need a diagnostic test. Ain't nobody got money for that. Hell, I rode around on 2 bald tires for damn 6 months, knowing good and well I was about to get a damn flat because I couldn't afford a damn $35 used tire. Like, so I finally just got new tires. I paid my truck payment last month and got 2 new tires, oil change. And that was $400 for just the tires and the oil change, plus $700 for the truck payment, plus my insurance payment. I woke up the following morning and my battery was dead. That was $300 more. So, you know, when life comes at you fucking $5,000 at a time, because I also made $2,500 bail. So add all of that up. I'm so fucked. Because I have to pay that bonds money back. And I don't have it. I won't have it. So I don't know what's going to happen. More than likely, if things continue like they have been, my bondsman will lock me back up and I'll lose everything. And I'll go to jail for crimes I didn't commit because I can't have a proper defense from behind bars. You don't get a proper defense anyways when you don't have money, but being represented by a court-appointed attorney and actually being in jail at the same time, you're not going to get any kind of reasonable defense. You're not going to get, you know, due process by any means. Only pictures of her car. Maybe if I can find another damn $2.50 steak, I absolutely will, because that's cheaper than any other meal out here. I just paid $10 for a foot-long vegetable sub. So absolutely, if I can find a $2.50 steak, that is absolutely 10 times cheaper than what I've been eating. And matter of fact, even if I found a $5 steak, it would be cheaper than eating from anywhere else. So maybe, I might, a bitch might, because of Michael and Tevin, maybe. I might just do that. That's a great idea. I got those English muffins too that I need to eat. I could throw a nice little damn thin cut steak on there and just have me like a little steak McMuffin for breakfast. That's a great idea. Food Line, if you get in there first thing when they open, it's 7 a.m. Ain't they 7 to 11? Yeah, they're 7 to 11. If you get into Food Line from 7 to 11, first thing in the morning, they usually have like meat from the day before that they didn't sell. They will have all of that meat marked down Fun fact. And Piggly Wiggly. They will, I'm so out of breath from that sub. Y'all hear me huffing? My stomach hurts from that sub. It says that additive is not in the bread anymore, but so what else could it be? I just can't believe it. It says that it is a plastic-based additive that is used to strengthen dough. Why is my truck feeling like that? Feels like it's about to break down. It's like shaking funny. What the hell? I can't do nothing else today. I can't. That additive is mainly found in yoga mats to make plastic mats for women to sweat on. It's disgusting. I can't believe I didn't know that. But I've never had a problem with Subway. That's literally why I went there, because they've never upset my stomach before. I've never felt like I was like being stabbed by eating their subs. And then tonight, it could have been by how fast I ate it. I did eat it. Yes, it's idling weird. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's idling super weird. Oh, it could be. I might have been too far up on the darn bump thing, because now it's not doing it. I guess maybe my tires weren't flat on the ground or something. Maybe it'll blow up and all my problems will go away. If it blows up, y'all, I am Gucci. I will save $3,000 a month on the low end. I mean, I'm going to be homeless, but fuck it. We're already here. Like, we got to get bills down anyway, so let this bitch blow up. Like, seriously. I got Gap insurance. They'll pay off the whole loan. I won't owe anything. It'll be easy breezy lemon squeezy. Like, I'm telling you, there's been a few times where I could have hit some of these people out here. And in that moment, I debated it. And the cars were so little that I knew that even if I smashed into them, that it wouldn't total my truck, because my truck was significantly bigger than like this tiny car. So it would probably just cause, minor engine damage, and they'd have to replace the damn, I don't know, the radiator. And then I'd just be without a car for 2 weeks until they fixed it and screwed on what to do. So I slam on brakes and I don't hit you fuckers. But one of these days, if I catch you in my lane coming on head towards me, honey, just know I'm going to gas it, bitch. Just know I'm going to be looking for damn cameras, and I'm going to gas that shit right head on into you. Don't let me catch you in my lane coming towards me. That's all I'm saying. Because it's over for you. And it's over for this truck, honey. And it might be over for me if I'm lucky. That's probably what I'd be trying to do. Not total the truck, total my life. Oh, I'm already halfway there. Y'all don't ever have people cut you, like, pull out in front of you, and you're like, damn, I could have just T-boned your ass. That'd be nice. Be out from underneath this truck payment. I feel like it would alleviate 90% of my stress. Because all I do is stress about gas. That's all I do is stress about gas. And I think I spend a lot more money on gas than I recognize. I really need to come up with a better system of keeping up with this. Maybe start writing it down in a notebook literally every time I get gas. I added it up one month and it was over $2,000. But that was back in March or February. I can't remember. It's when I was looking for work, and it might have been June. But there have been months that I've spent thousands of dollars. I know when I was looking for work back in 23, there was 1 month I went through $6,000. There was another month I went through $4,000. Like, those were expenses, like including my food, but also gas just to look for work. and do interviews. That's also when we were in Jacksonville last year. Remember, I'd sold the tiny house. It was absolute hell looking for work. I'd have 5, 6, 7, 8 interviews in one day. Do you know how hard that is? I just don't know what God wants me to do about it. I've done everything I can do. You know, in the side of town that I'm on now, I don't want to work over here. I don't like these people. Like, they're not all bad, but most of them are stuck up white people, and I don't want to be on this side of town. Like, it would be constant problems. I can't live on the white side of town. I'm sorry. I don't fuck with you fuckers like that because y'all have always treated me like shit. What is it about rich white people that treat everybody like shit? If you ain't a millionaire like them, then don't even fucking speak, honey. And it's like, bitch, you wouldn't be a millionaire if your husband wasn't. Or if your daddy didn't leave you that nice big house that you live in. Like, people are just ridiculous. I don't know what it is. I really have a problem with the upper crust of society. And I haven't been looking for work over here because I know they won't hire me. Because they're all liberals over here. They're all stuck up white liberals. All the women pull up at the fucking grocery store in Mercedes and fucking Lexuses and shit, you know? Like, they're not going to hire me over here. But I go to the more seedier side of town, you know, for lack of a better word. And then they look at me like, what the hell are you doing over here? I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, we family, you just don't know. Like, see, what happened was my angel forgot to add, what's that word? Oh God, melatonin. No, I always get melatonin and melatonin mixed up. My angel forgot to add some melatonin to my system. You know what I mean. They forgot to add the spice to me. I'm just a different color of wheat. It's okay. I'm just a different color of wheat. And this area, something that I've noticed, there's been an influx of immigrants here too. They're everywhere. And you can see it in social settings. Like when I was going past that restaurant today, I was smelling that Mexican food. Sorry, I'm being nosy. This guy is like staring me down. Oh, you Walmart worker? I mean, McDonald's worker? Dude, I'm just stealing Wi-Fi. Yeah, you could see the girl getting frustrated because nobody knew English. She didn't know English. She didn't know Spanish. But you're working at a Mexican restaurant. Boo, it's kind of your fault. Like, who applies at a Mexican restaurant? I have never. Okay? Because I don't speak Spanish. Like, I don't speak Spanish, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. This guy is being so weird. He's got this, like, satchel, and he's, like, walking from McDonald's window to McDonald's window. He just got out of a minivan. He looks like he's barely making it in life. Is he trying to order? He's trying to order from the drive-thru window, y'all. He's at the speaker all the way around the back of the building now. Like, sir, maybe you shouldn't be drinking. I don't know what the hell he's doing. About to get hit by a car. I'm so nosy. I'm about to go to bed. I think. If I don't wake up in a better mood, I'm going to go out to the park. I'm going to swim in the ocean, and I'm going to float to Belize. Wouldn't that be nice if we could do that? Ow, my chest. Everything hurts. I fucking hate feeling like this. I just want to, like, rage right now. Like, one day when I get a house, I got to get me an anger room. I need punching bags. I need a few of them dummies that I can smack in the face. I need like some nunchucks that I can sling around and beat him up with. What else? What's some throwing stars? Like, I need an anger room for real. Or maybe I just need to join a boxing class. I can't afford that either. I can't even afford to let somebody punch me in the face. It's nice in theory. Anybody want to make our own boxing team? We can go out to the beach and set up a square and shoot the ones. We used to do that back in the day in school. We go all the way to the red door. In prison too. Go all the way to the red door. Every time I did that, the girls got mad after they got their ass whooped, and then they go to the sergeant and snitch on me. It's always nice, to sign up for a fight, and people say, I won't call the cops. And then they get their ass whooped and they call the cops. Very modern. Welcome to 2024. Where people have all mouth and no oomph. And no bond money. I have no bond money, so it's probably good that they don't have any oomph. Because we'd all be in jail. It's a full moon. I'm going to act up by myself and find parking for the night, I guess. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to be able to sleep like this. I guess I could go get some sleeping medicine now. Ain't nothing open. It's 11 o'clock. Ain't shit open. Maybe I can try one of these melatonins. I'm scared of them, though, because they make my bones hurt. They make my whole body hurt. I'll lay here in pain until fucking 5 a.m. when I can get up to go get a cup of coffee. I might just try one. I might just say fuck it and try one. I'll have to get somewhere and park before I decide to put myself through hell. Even though it's been over a month since I've had Suboxone, there's something about that melatonin, I'm telling you. It activates your withdrawal symptoms, honey. You want to be in pain, coming off of heroin or Suboxone, take you a 3 milligram melatonin and watch yourself go into precipitated withdrawals from melatonin. But you think they ever told anybody that? I bet they don't even know that in rehab. I bet you if I walked into a rehab, we should try this coming week. We should investigate. I should walk into one of the rehabs here and I should ask them if it's safe for me to take melatonin coming off of Suboxone and see what they say. I bet you they would say, oh, it's fine to take. Not even realizing that it actually can send you into precipitated withdrawals. But I can't find a fucking job. We got specialists working in rehabs that don't even know rehab knowledge. It's just crazy. I might try one later. I don't know. I'm going to bed. Y'all be sweet. Walmart this late? You want to get killed? Girl, no. Not living out of your car. No. Not in this town. And no, I don't think they're open. I think they close at 11. Walmarts don't stay open in the South like they used to. And matter of fact, most of them close between 9 and 10 where I'm from. Closed. And there's like 15 of them. All of them are closed. Yeah. Welcome to the new world. And in a few years, they won't start open until 8 and they'll close at 8 o'clock at night. Mark my words. Remember I said it here, folks. Remember I said it here. Because at this point, I'm becoming Nostradamus. Fucking Uber stealing tips. I knew it. I said it's going to spill over into the real world. Watch it. Because it already had. Because I had already experienced tip sharing at my bar positions, which is highly illegal. If you're working a service industry job and they are making you pull your tips together, you need to go to the Department of Labor and tell them what is going on, because you're not required by law to share your money that anyone gives you with anyone else. Fun fact. I don't care if they say that that's their fucking policy. You tell them you don't want the job, because you're going to get robbed every day. If you're anything like me and you have a hard work ethic and you make more tips than anybody else in the restaurant, and 90% of the time I do, My money that people give me was going to supplement these other waitresses who were lazy, their money. How is that fair? How do I make $300, but I only walk out with $125? I knew it was going to happen because it's already happened to me. So it's no surprise that people are getting outraged at Uber right now because they've been stealing these drivers' monies. It ain't no different than Pizza Hut and Domino's, honey. They've been doing it for years too. Man, how does people use these services and not know that these people don't make shit? I would feel like a piece of shit if I ordered a pizza and did not know how that driver was getting paid. They get like $2 on the gallon for their gas, first of all, which means, with gas sitting at $3.50 now, $3.17, that means that they're only getting compensated for a portion of the gas that they're even putting in their own vehicle, first of all. Second of all, the hourly rate is less than minimum wage, and then nobody even tips them. And that's been going on for how many decades? How many decades have Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, and people didn't care about the pizza man, but people care about the Uber bitch, right? It's been going on for forever. And I know it's a low-skilled job, but these people are using their personal cars, their personal gas. They have to maintain the maintenance. It's not right. It's not fair. It's not right. Call me crazy. I just think we need to do better. All around the board for everybody. Except for politicians. We can give them a pay cut. I'm down with that. And raise their fucking taxes. $130,000 a year to damn be flying around the world with Nathan Ward sucking you know what. And I'm talking about Fannie Willis. Dirty, dirty heifer. Whores. They're all whores. I'm gone. I'm going to bed. I'm going to try not to murder anybody, nor myself. I'm so joking. Y'all know I'm joking. I'm too conceited to kill myself. Not conceited. I'm too, I don't know, motivated to actually succeed. There you go. I got too much determination to offer myself, unfortunately. And that's what makes me sad, is that I don't know why I keep trying. I don't have any choice but to try. It ain't just about me. Unfortunately, I wish it were. If it was just about me, I'd probably lay down and die. Honestly. But it's not just about me. And I just want a job. That's all I want. I want a job. An actual job where somebody is not expecting me to do something with them to obtain that job, which is crazy that I even have to say that, but that's the state of the restaurant business now. The dirty looks that I get from managers is concerning. But anyways, I love you guys and pray for me, and we'll talk at some point tomorrow. I don't know when. I don't know when I'll have Wi-Fi. So I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I hope y'all have a good night. And thank you again to Michael and Tevin. I really hate that sub did that to me, but it could just be stress. I don't know. We'll talk tomorrow. Y'all be safe tonight. Don't do nothing crazy. Get some bed sleep. Get some rest. Drink some water. Good night.